if I told you the secret to scaling your business isn't by competing harder? It is about stepping into a space where competition doesn't exist. That's the heart of the Blue Ocean strategy. While others are busy fighting for the red ocean, you're creating your own ocean. Welcome to another episode of Strategy Sunday, where we don't compete, we build intentionally, strategically, and powerfully. And today's episode, we'll be talking about something called the Blue Ocean strategy. So, I read this book a long time ago, and I reread it every single time, like anytime I feel like. So, it's called the Blue Ocean strategy. Now, let me introduce you to what the Blue Ocean strategy talks about. The Blue Ocean strategy says that you shouldn't compete. Competition is something that you should look away from. That's called the red ocean, where everybody is trying to get something. Everybody is trying to be there. There is prize war. There is, people trying to steal designs and all of that thing that has to do with the red ocean, where it is saturated. Like, you are in there and you are going to get lost. Instead, create your own space. Create something uniquely you. The Blue Ocean strategy says that what you see as weakness, what you see as, what you're not achieving because maybe other people are achieving it, might actually be your strength, might actually be what will make you stand out. So it can be something that you create to an advantage. Let's say your small audience might actually be your strength. That could be your blue ocean, because it gives you an opportunity to get closer to your audience, like an intimate community. So what you see as a disadvantage could actually be your blue ocean. So that is what the blue ocean and the red ocean looks like. The red ocean is saturated with people competing for space, competing for prize, competing for everything. While the blue ocean is your space, is a place that you carved out for yourself, your own unique, way of doing things. In the blue ocean, you create a category so unique and so aligned with your strength that you're not competing. You can't even be compared to other people. You're just totally, intentionally, deliberately different. It is not about being different. It's not just about being different. It's about being deliberately different. Different to the point that you are now noticed. Like, you are so different from other people deliberately that you are now the attention. And you can't even be compared. You may not be the loudest, but you're the most emotionally intelligent. You may not mass produce, but your attention to detail and your storytelling is unforgettable. What the world sees as your weakness could actually be your blue ocean. Your slowness could be your signature. The way you do things could be your power. That's what makes you different from every other person. So you need to find what your blue ocean is, and not be swimming in the red ocean of noise and survival, prize war, all those things. Something that separates you from the rest, something that makes you, not to compete or not to be compared. You're not comparable when you have your own uniqueness, your own, difference. Your blue ocean, when you're in your own space. That's what the Blue Ocean strategy is about. Now, how do you find your blue ocean? Ask yourself, one, what do I do differently, naturally, not maybe you have to think about it, or you have to, ask somebody, what do you do differently naturally? What is that thing that it's in you that is not in Mr. A or Mr. B? Only you do that effortlessly. 2, what part of my process is uncopyable? And 3, what's that thing that I'm scared of that will make me too different? Now, when you are that thing that you feel like, oh, if I do it, people are going to look at me weird, that's the one you should do. That's the one that would make you different. That is the one that would be your blue ocean. That's the one that could be your strength. That thing that you are afraid to do because nobody else is doing it, and if you do it, they will notice that you're different. That's the one you should do. So the blue ocean strategy tells us to be different deliberately, not just being different, being deliberate about being different. So you don't have to shrink just to get into the red ocean. You don't have to, do what everybody is doing. Be different. Do your own thing. The ocean that is for you is waiting for you. What is yours is waiting for you. You don't have to be. Being different doesn't make you weird. Doing something differently, even if it's in, maybe you don't want to do corsets, for example. Yes, if you don't want to do that, do something different. You don't have to be where everybody is and be struggling for pride, be struggling for how to differentiate yourself when you are naturally different. So, try today to find something unique about you, something that you can do without thinking, something that you can do without, something that makes you feel weird, and do it. Create your own blue ocean, create your own space, and sail. Don't compete, create. That is strategy, that is power, and that is how you scale. Share and subscribe so we can keep building intentionally and strategically. Until next Sunday, bye.